Good morning, Elizabeth? I am a silhouette. It's Friday the 28th of May, and you know what that means. Friday Roundup, it's the Friday Roundup, it's the Friday Roundup. I got my radio mic working. I'm gonna save my letter E challenge for next week, because it's kind of hard to talk about YouTube and The Wire without using the letter E. Guy walking a dog had to wait while he passed. Lots of YouTube videos this week, so let's get straight into it. I don't know if you've ever heard of ghost riding, but basically you put your car in gear and so it travels at quite a slow pace and you dance alongside it while it does. I only just discovered it this week and I've been watching heaps of ghost riding videos. These two are my favorites. Grandma Ghost Rider and Ghost Riding on the Farm. That second one's done by those two Americans I was talking about who crashed the Grammys. I really like a lot of their stuff, so their channel is also worth checking out. Slap Chop is an infomercial and you can check out the original here. And a guy called, can you see me? And a guy called DJ Porter did a remix and you can check that out here. It's old, but the remix is definitely worth checking out. And just this week, I discovered a guy has done an acoustic cover of the remix of the original infomercial and it's hilarious. Check that out too. He's a musical comedian and so he's done heaps of very funny songs, like this one. There's a car coming, so I'm gonna look like I'm not crazy. Elizabeth, you might be too young, but Gavin, you'd remember Agro's Cartoon Connection? The guy who did the Agro Puppet has his own YouTube channel and he's put up some of the bloopers from the show and they are very, very funny and hugely inappropriate for children. Like, this is the stuff that they could not put on the show because kids were watching. This sketch made me laugh. It's got quite a long setup, but I think it's worth it. For obvious reasons, I've got quite a lot of interest in vlogging, so I check out a lot of different vloggers. But it's really hard for me to find one that I like enough to watch every day. Right now, the only vloggers I really watch on a regular basis are Wheezy Waiter, The Vlog Brothers, Ornate Productions, and What Travis Says. Wheezy Waiter is consistently hilarious. I've put a link to my favorite of his videos, Sunglasses. The Vlog Brothers inspired what we're doing now and are obviously a must-see. There's a pair of old ladies across the road. They're probably walking into shot about now. Ornate Productions is the other vlog channel that you run, Elizabeth, with some of your high school friends. And What Travis Says is one that I only just discovered in the last week, but I really like his style. I think he's very, very watchable. This is a link to a video of his called First Kiss, which I really enjoyed. I'm gonna come inside to do TV shows because it's cold out here and starting to get dark. So this week I finished off The Wire, which continued to be excellent, except for the last season. The last season was still good, but compared to the rest, just not up to scratch. Still worth seeing, but disappointing. The Wire as a whole, though, definitely earns its place as one of the greatest TV shows of all time. I also started watching Alias. It's a TV show by J.J. Abrams, who made Lost and directed the new Star Trek film. And the first episode's excellent. It's a great pilot. I'm enjoying it as a series, except for one thing. It just has some of the most god-awful fight scenes I've ever seen. The main character is Jennifer Garner, who plays the spy. And she's a very slight, like, average woman who manages to beat up guys like 3 times her size regularly. Now, Buffy's tiny, but when she beats people up, it makes sense, because she's the Slayer. She has supernatural strength. And when River from Firefly beats people up, it's more like a dance and she uses their body weight to move them. But when Sydney hits a guy 3 times her size, they go flying. I would enjoy this show so much more if it didn't have fight scenes. That is not the sign of a good fight scene. As long as I tune out during the fight scenes though, I'm really enjoying it. So that's all from me this week. Gav, I hope you're enjoying... Hello, person behind me. So that's all from me this week. Gav, I hope you're enjoying China. And Elizabeth, I'll see you on Monday. I can't climb that tree.